Okay, I'm gonna record. I'm on old broadcaster. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna try this. And if this doesn't work, I don't have a chat because I don't know where chat is. It is recording. I don't know where the chat is on the old info recording. I don't poll help advanced settings. I don't even see a chat. So I'm not gonna be able to answer any questions. Darcy, you're just gonna have to tell me. Huh?
I am. Everyone's saying welcome back.
Thank you.
Saying welcome back.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, people. Okay. So while these are drying, well, mine are dry. Mine are dry. Well, that was one way of getting them to dry. We're working on the camper part, this part, and we're going to put the top on now. Okay, so it's pretty easy. You're going to need a piece of lightweight chipboard. Make sure that you cut it on the flexible side. So there's a flexible side and then a non-flexible side. And you want to cut it on the flexible side. See how it naturally kind of curves? And you want to cut it on that curve. So what you're going to do is the measurements for that piece, and I want to get it on my cutting board. The measurement for that piece is 12 by 12 by something. Hang on one second. I know it's 12 by something. The body. I gotta go to my tutorial. Okay. It's 12 by 4 3/4 inches. And what we're going to do is we're going to just cut on 3 sides of what we're going to draw out. We're going to draw this square out, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to draw a line up 1 inch. Then you're going to have it come up 1 inch and draw a line. Then you're going to come in 5/8 of an inch and 5/8 of an inch from the side. I guess Darcy's typing that out because I can't. I don't.
To type, but I got 12 3/4 inch cut on 3 sides, but she is drawing the square out. So I don't know what that is.
No, you cut a piece that's 12 by 4 3/4 of lightweight chipboard. Then we're going to cut a square on it.
Yep.
That is 3 inches by 3 1/4, but you're only going to cut it on 3 sides. So what you want to do?
God, you're going to show that, right?
I'm showing it right now. So what you're going to?
Okay. Hello, welcome, Lex.
So what you're going to do is cut in 5/8 of an inch. 5/8 of an inch from each side. Then you're going to come up 1 inch from the bottom, okay? And then you're going to take your straight razor or cutting tool, and all we're going to do is cut along that line on 3 sides. So you're going to come, and I'm going to definitely grab my...
Oh. You're making the back part.
I'm making the trunk. Yep. So what I'm going to do is line my ruler up. I'm going to cut along that line. Cut along the bottom line, which is 1/4 inch in, 5/8 of an inch in and 1 inch up. And then you're going to cut along that line. Turn it again. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. 5/8 of an inch in, 1 inch up, and cut on that line. I have my teacher voice on. I can hear it.
Donna,
yes.
Why is that the 3/4 piece?
Why is what?
How wide is that piece?
This piece right here is 4 3/4.
Okay.
So 4 3/4 wide. Okay, so now you have this. Now you're going to take your score tool, which is hidden underneath all my stuff, and you're going to score that 4th side like this, right down the line, okay? And that is, you should be scoring on the 4 1/8 mark. 4 1/8 mark. And that will, let's see, I'm going to do it on the other side so I get a nice fold. So 4.
I mean, you're just making a flap.
I'm just making a flap. This is the trunk. That's it. See? This is going to be for the trunk. But you have to cut it now because you can't cut it when it's on the body.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah, that's a little difficult. Okay, so once you have that done, let's go back to my mat, and we're going to attach it. I have to put a cap on all my sharps. They're very dangerous. Okay. Then you're going to attach this piece to the side. So all you're going to do is peel this off around the one side. And we're just going to roll it, line it up, and roll it right onto the other piece across that reinforcement strip. All right. So, and if you cut your piece on the right, if you cut your chipboard where it naturally rolls, it's a lot easier. So I'm just kind of going around, pressing down, pushing in, and you get that. Okay, so now you're starting to see the camper come together, and I have to take my bone folder and press down. So take a bone folder and just press that down. Make sure you get really good. It adheres really nicely in there. Okay. So I'm just going around, smoothing that side out. Smoothing that side out. This is where if you have some stuff you can trim. If you have some tissue paper that's kind of trim that off. Okay. So now we're at this point. Are we all together? I don't have a chat. I don't know what happened to the chat. So sorry.
They're asking about that piece is 12 by 3/4, right? So yeah.
Yep. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. I had a little overhang on this one. So I see this, I've got to trim that off. And I'm just going to kind of trim off wherever I have like a little overhang. And what I want to do is make sure, and this isn't lined up right, I can already see that. Because you want to make sure that lines up with the other side, but I want to get rid of this overhang so I don't mess up with lining it up. So I'm just going to line it up with the bottom, press it on, and you're just going to go around, do the same thing. It's really, really simple. Just kind of will naturally bend that way. If you cut your chipboard on the natural bend of the grain of the chipboard, it's going to bend really nicely and right around, and you're not going to have to mess with it too much.
Hey, to give you advice,
What?
she said that you're using an ATG that it's hard on her hands and arms, so you might not want to use the ATG too much.
Yeah, I don't use my ATG. That's why I'm using my Zyron.
Okay. And then she wants you to do your physio stretches before you come back up if you go poop again.
My physio exercises. I haven't gone to the PT yet. I go Monday for my first session. That's it. So now you got the outside of the camper. And now what we're going to do is you're going to take 2 more of these strips, okay, where you scored, and we're going to do it on the outside, and I want to cover that seam. And that way this will help reinforce the structure of the camper. So you just peel this off, and of course, you know, I did notches because it's going to go around. And we're just going to apply it around the edge of the camper. And this, I did this, the black is out of cardstock. Just made those little reinforcement strips or hinges or whatever you want to call them. Whoever you are a fan of, you can call them whatever you want. They're all the same thing. It just kind of reinforces. Uh-oh, I lost my sister. Are you there?
Yeah, it's just my Skype went off and popped back on again.
Oh, okay. So here you might have to kind of mess with those little notches as you go around, but you want to get this nice. This is going to really help hold the structure of the camper. Might be a little tight going around. That's why I'm kind of cutting another notch, because you never know till you get in here and you start to do it. But if you line up the score mark.
I would choose them better when she gets.
What?
I think you'll get better when you get to Italy. If you don't get better before.
Oh, I'm going to be better before. My doctor said it'll take me, I should be better in 4 weeks if I really work with the physical therapist. And I'm not a baby. Which I've had 2 kids, and anybody who's had a child, that pain is, you live through that, you can live through pretty much anything if you have natural childbirth. So is Peanut in here? Because she's the one that told me that to hang, like, use a weight and hang it over my head, which I've been trying to do that a little bit. I've got a little half-pound weight that I've been messing with to try to stretch. Basically, just stretching the muscle back out. Okay, so one side's done. Let's do the other. Then we'll do the bottom. And the bottom is easy peasy. See, okay, I just started this, and right now I'm only at 14 minutes. So it's really, once you have the pieces cut out, which the template is on our blog for free. And sorry, it's hand drawn. I don't do Corel or anything like those type things yet. I'm learning. So it's hand drawn. So excuse my hand drawing, but it is what it is, people. Okay, so it's the template I used, and it works. So again, I'm having to kind of work the notches a little more than what is here, more than what I've cut. Still going around, pressing that strip down. Oh yes, this is the one I broke, so it's fine. I have to just get the other one. And this is just made out of the Carrie wants what?
What those strips are made.
Oh, the
Carrie
strip.
wants to know what those strips are made from. They're just cardstock, right?
Yeah, it's just black cardstock. It's like a, I think it's Michael's brand or something. But I ripped it when I was cutting out the notches. That's why I'm doing it. That's why it's in 2 pieces. Because I ripped it. But it still works just fine. So I kind of want to take, now I'm going to go around and kind of press that down with my bone folder really good. Work all the little things down. This one. Press this one, last one down. Okay, see how it kind of puts a little fold in there. So what I'm going to do is to ease that fold, I'm just going to cut it and lay it over top like that. Okay, so now I'm reinforced. This is what the inside looks like so far. Now if you want to, you can continue to put tissue paper on the inside when you're in this. So if you want to cover the whole inside with the tissue paper, now is the time to do it. The only thing you're not going to do is you won't cover this with tissue paper because we're going to mat this, which is the flap. So you can, if you want to do the inside. Now you're not going to necessarily see it. The only part you're going to see are really the sides. The rest is just a big black hole. And that's how that is. So let's put the mats on. The decorative paper, I'm using Echo Park Times and Seasons is the name of this. Which Echo Park's got some really cute paper out right now, I'm just saying. This one I got at Hobby Lobby. But my original one I made with the Venice paper from 7 Gypsies, which I hoard my 7 Gypsy paper because I know that they're not making, you can't get a lot of that stuff anymore. A lot of their papers anymore. So I'm just going to put that down on the one side. Yes, like that. Then I'm going to go around here. But see, this gives it like a nice clean edge in there. Gives it a nice clean edge. And then, do I have any other questions? I don't have a chat. Oh, where is the chat for the old? That's so weird. Anyway, at least it's still recording. That's a good thing, and I haven't been booted off. So, are you still there, Darcy? All by myself. Oh, yeah, it's okay. So I saved these. I use them for my washi paper, and I also use them for paint palette paper. Works awesome. Why isn't that sitting down nice? And I just ran it through the Xyron, and I want to line up the paper.
Okay, what did you need? There's all other stuff.
Huh?
What did you need?
I don't need anything. I was just wondering if anybody had any questions so far.
Oh. Nope. I already answered them all.
All right. So
I'm
that's
that good.
That's that. Okay.
Oh, Carrie said that for Donna.
Yes.
Carrie said her top seems too long for around the body.
The what?
But it was 12 3/4. She said it seems too long to go around the body.
No, it's not 12 3/4. It's 12 inches by 4 3/4. Darcy typed it in wrong.
Did I? I'm
Yeah.
gonna go look.
If it is a little long, just trim it off.
That's what I do. I make everything long and then trim it. It's my technique.
OMG.
Oh yeah, I did give her the wrong measurement. Oops, my bad.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, Carrie. No wonder why it wouldn't fit.
Where'd she even find 12 3/4 paper?
That's what I was thinking. So I'm just putting the racing stripes on the side. And this, yeah. I'm just going to put them on the side of that. That's what we have so far. Yay! Then we're going to do the top part. Before you do the top part, you want to put a little piece of Tyvek right there. Just because it's going to get a lot of action. Okay, so we want to reinforce that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of score tape. And the Tyvek.
Yeah, because people will not be able to themselves open that door and closing it.
I know. Okay, the Tyvek is 3 1/2 by 1 1/2.
Well, if it's too short, you can do some embossed metal tape on the bottom. That's a good go.
Yeah, talk to Darcy about all the fixes. So this next part is 3 1/2. 3 1/2 by 1 1/2 is the Tyvek. And I'm just going to hit that really good with some score tape. And I'm going to reinforce the hinge of the trunk. I'm just going to set that like halfway on there.
See, Carrie, it's good to keep them.
And then crease this really good. And then what you want to do is we're going to just kind of fold it. Okay, so now you got that. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of the paper that you want to use for the roof of your camper. And you are going to, we're going to make the same cut that we made on the other piece. And we're going to, yep. And what I do is I leave it on my paper. And I'm going to take a pen. You're going to ink over it anyway, or you can use a pencil if you want. Get a pencil, and you are going to do again 1 inch up, okay? So 1 inch up. Oh, which ends up being on that burgundy line, which is awesome. 1 inch up, which ends up being on the burgundy line for me. And then you want to come in 5/8 of an inch, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 of an inch in. Make that intersection. 5/8 of an inch in. Make that intersection. Then you're going to come up from that line, and it's going to be 3 inches from that bottom line. And you're going to draw, or 4 inches from here, 3 inches from here. Oh, which ends up being for me. Okay, striped paper is awesome. Just saying. Okay, so now I got that. It works out. It's the blue line. And again, I'm going to come in 5/8 of an inch across to 5/8 of an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Then I'm going to draw the line down here. And you should have 3 3/4 box square.
Sherry's going 5/8 at.
I'm sorry, that's just what it ends up being because you have to get the album in. So that's just kind of how it worked out. I'm sorry about 8. So once you have your pencil marks, now we're going to come over here. I do pencil marks first. I don't trust myself. Okay, and then we're just going to do the same thing that we did on the outside piece. And you're going to take your craft knife. Sorry, I have to move this. And you're just going to go along the pencil mark. And we are going to cut. I have to turn it. I'm going to cut again. This doesn't look like it's 5/8 of an inch.
We don't do 16. No.
I don't have any 16ths. Rest assured.
Because we cut to the 8 and then we trim it if necessary. This is cute. This one comes together much faster than the other one.
Yeah, well, it's smaller too.
Yeah. Hey, the baby. Hey, the trader.
Okay.
Oh, that paper's new.
The stripe paper. Ah. Ah. I got a hanger. I didn't cut that. Okay, keep losing my sister. Okay, are you there?
Yeah, this went off and on again, but I'm here.
Okay. Gotta cut this little hanger off. I've slipped my craft knife. I'm not the best. The craft knife. Okay. All right. So now you want to do your scoreboard again, and you want to score that before you put it down. And I'm just going to score it once again. It should line up on the 4 8/1/8, which for me is right. And I'm going to score that just so I get a fold. Now I'm doing this all on my, while it's still attached to the backing because I don't want it to like stick to everything. Okay, there. All right. So there's that. And I'm going to start with this end and line this up. Okay, why won't that come off of that? Okay. Okay, now we're back to this. And we're just going to, you want to tuck that in there. We're going to line up. Now you can do all this with score tape, ATG, however you want to use adhesive. Like I said, I just did mine with the what's that called? The Xyron, because of my shoulder. So, but it really does make it really easy. It really does come out nice. It's a lot easier.
I haven't used my Zaron yet. My bigger one.
I'm like, I love my Zaron. I've had mine thing for years, and it finally bit the dust. Okay, so we're good here. So far, so good. It's lining up. Want to make sure it doesn't get wonky. You want to make sure that the fold lines up. Okay. Hang on. Back it up, back it up. I don't like how this is working. I'm going to try from the other side, because my door keeps wanting to open, so it's being a pain. Let's go from this side.
How's everybody doing out there? You guys following along? I just want to make sure our gals who are making this with you are not stuck.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, now I was just checking. I was on, but I couldn't hear myself. So.
Pulling. I'm like getting all kinds of
No,
stuff.
I wanted to make sure that the gals that are working along with you are getting the information they need.
Oh, okay. Yeah, are there any questions so far? We're almost at this point, then we're going to cut out the bottom. Oh, yes, start at the other end. Much better. Lines up, much better.
What end did you start with?
I started with the other side. The non-window side. I mean, non-trunk.
Okay. Yes. Well, it lines up better if you cut it the right length, too. If you don't get the wrong measurements from somebody.
Oh, I cut it out a little wonky. I cut it out wonky. Okay, so new plan. Leave it down. I'm going to cut another piece. Of the striped paper. I'm just going to lay it on top of it. When I cut, I cut crooked. I cut crooked. That's why I was having an issue.
I cut crooked. I just blame it on my trimmer.
I cut it crooked. Well, I'm blaming it on the craft knife. Does that make you feel any better?
Hey, Miss Pris, sorry, I just saw you.
Hi, Miss Pris.
Okay, everybody says they're doing okay. I lost chat for a minute there. Well, actually, I lost it for 7 minutes.
What?
Good thing you guys didn't have any questions.
You lost it that whole
Carrie
time?
said she's behind, but never.
Well, I'm giving you time to get caught up because I cut it. I used my craft knife wonky. I'm gonna have to cut another little piece for over the trunk.
Okay, Carrie, where are you? Do you need help, or is everything okay to attach everything?
All right, I'm just gonna cut this little piece, which was 3 3/4.
Oh, hey, love the scrap. How are you? This is the second camper in our camper series, and it is a tag-along teardrop camper.
need some of that straight paper.
Joyce, what are you working on? I hope you're making more flowers, Joyce.
Oh my gosh. I love the flowers.
In case you need to send them to people or something, you know.
While I'm looking for this other, Darcy, while I'm looking for this other piece of paper, tell them to cut out a piece of chipboard, the lightweight chipboard. This is going to be for the bottom.
Okay, Jonna,
what?
Nancy wants to know what the size was of the box. She needs to recut it.
What's she recutting?
Size of the bottom.
I haven't even gotten that far yet. I was just getting ready to tell you what the bottom was. What size of the bottom?
She said she had to start all over again. Jonna, listen. She said she had to start all over again because she screwed up her flap. So I think she means like that starting at 1 inch, right?
Oh, okay. So she needs to cut a piece 12 by 4 3/4. She needs to come up 1 inch from the bottom. Come in 5/8 of an inch from each side.
Okay, got it. Thank y'all. Oh, you are, Joyce? Cool.
What is she doing? Is this the right size? No. I'm gonna have to make the trunk out of this since I ran out of the straight paper, but it'll match the stripe. It'll match the pinstripe on the side. Yeah, so the flap ends up being 3 by 3 3/4 is what the flap ends up being. But since I messed up my cut, I've got to improvise.
Oh my gosh, somebody's grilling or something. I can smell it through the window.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
I gotta go meet those people. Like right now.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Okay, that's wrong. Because I just cut it out. Why is it bigger than that?
Gene, didn't I just say all that? Didn't I just type all that and that's up there?
Okay. There we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna.
She was very good with.
She's very good with what? Okay, now what we're gonna work on is this part, which holds the tag. It's the part of the trunk that holds the tag.
Yay.
And for that part, you're gonna need.
Okay, wait, Jonna.
I'm waiting.
Nancy wants to know, where did you. Okay. Wait. Where did you put the extra structure strip around the flap? It's at the top where the hinge is, right?
I didn't. There wasn't a structure strip at the. There's not a structure strip here at the hinge. There's a piece of Tyvek. Piece of Tyvek goes right here.
Okay.
At the hinge of the trunk.
Is there an extra structure strip somewhere?
You should have cut 4. Did I make 5? Did I put 5? I put 5 on the supply list.
No.
Okay.
Oh, she missed the tie-dye part. Okay, thanks.
Now I'm happy. I'm just gonna leave that for there. This will be fine. Okay, now I'm happy. Okay, so let's round this a little bit. Yep. Now I'm happy. Oh my goodness. Okay, easy fix. See? Don't freak out. Just come up with a solution. Take off my pencil mark, so.
That's what I do. If I freaked out every time, I would be like a total
Basket case.
continual freak out.
Oh my gosh.
What can I call you? What do I do?
Okay. Seriously. Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to do the under the flat part. And you're going to need a square or rectangle, whatever this is. I think it's square. I got to get to the let me see this part. Great. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is the trunk pocket. It is 3 3/4 by, I'll have the written tutorial up on the blog, by 4, in case you want to make this one day. 3 3/4 by 4 inches. We together? And this is just cardboard. Cardstock. Cardstock. And then you're going to get your scoring tool out again. And we are going to score on the 4-inch side. And you're going to score at 1/2 inch. Turn it. And
Jean likes your different cards up there, how you did that.
1/2 inch. Thank you. Yes, see, mistakes work out. 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch on the 4-inch side. Okay. Then what we're going to do is you're going to fold that. Fold that. And we are going to first make sure it fits, because that would be really bad if it doesn't. But it does.
Yeah, can you push your chair up closer to the table so that you're just slightly closer, a little bit, like a little bit up more? Yeah.
Huh? Yes. My problem is.
Scoot up the table a bit.
Is that good? My problem.
Yeah, because it was partially off screen, so.
Oh, okay. Because my problem is that my mat's sliding. That's why. Okay.
Okay.
My mat was sliding.
Now.
My mat was sliding toward me.
Let's have a camera.
I know, right? Droopy camera.
A slidey camera.
Oops.
Has a mind of its own.
Oh, I don't like not seeing the chat, man. It's just not fun. I like to chat. Like it to chat.
Well, evidently there's a yellow, Jonna, evidently there's a yellow button you can click on to get the button.
I do not see anything yellow on my screen whatsoever. But you know what? I'm not complaining, because I'm still recording, and that means I don't have to do this again. So, PTL, baby. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to come in. I'm just going to, which I should have done it before I took off the backing, but I just want to trim that in a tad. Trim that in. Trim that in.
Oh,
yep.
what was that size again?
This size was 3 1/4 by 4. And on 2 sides, you're going to score 1/2 inch. On the 4-inch side, you're going to score 1/2 inch.
On two sides, you're going to score a half inch.
Yep. I think I'm going to do it from this side. This is where it gets a little tricky, people, and it's hard to do it. I got a hanger. I got a hanger.
John, which sides are you scoring? The long or the short?
You're scoring the 4-inch side. Oh my goodness.
Well, like, I struggle to do that. I do. Okay. 3 3/4 by 4. Do you score on all 4 sides?
No, 2 sides. You're just making a pocket. 2 sides. You score 1/2 inch on the 4-inch side.
Yep.
On 2 sides. See, and then it's going to make that little pocket. And you want to just continue to reinforce the curve when you're doing this. You want to just keep kind of just molding it and bending it. Okay, I'm so glad I'm so glad you have it, Darcy. Okay.
Right with you. I think I got it for the third time myself. But
oh my goodness. Dr. E, come help me. Okay. Yeah, I don't even see the chat.
Just wait till I go through.
I know we have 28 viewers though, so welcome to all of you. I don't know who you are because I don't have a chat list. I can't say hi to anybody, but hi everyone. And yeah, we're just gonna keep on rocking this out. So I did a mat for the underside already, and
I'm drawing once you're past the hard.
Excuse me.
Let's have a drawing once you're past the hard part.
Okay, once this is done, we're almost. Okay, so now I just line that up, matted the trunk. Voila. Now we're going to make the insert for that little insert that goes inside of there. If I didn't mess up, I'd be done by now. Okay. But I messed up. Okay, now we're going to do the little insert, which is this part right here. And that piece is missing. Oh no, that's this piece. Okay. And I'm using the stickers from the document, 7 Gypsies document sticker to decorate it with in case you have any 7 Gypsies. Ooh, I just bent my 7 Gypsies.
Donna has all the good paper. Just
oh my goodness, you're so funny. Okay. So this piece.
I know. She can't find it. We'll figure it out.
What are you looking for?
You, but you can't find the button for the chat. But just keep going. I mean, we can always look for it after you get past the.
I will.
The camper stuff.
We'll take a little break after the camper, and then I'll go looking for the chat. Okay, so this piece is going to be 3 1/4. Darcy, are you there?
What?
Type 3 1/4.
God, I love 3 1/4. Yes, dear.
By 7 1/2.
Yep. And what is that for?
This is the insert that goes in here. Why does this look fatter than that?
No, I just got a blue circle.
Uh-oh. I lied. It's got to come down thinner. I lied. It's got, you're going to hate me on this one. Okay, let's make it, so we don't have 1/16 of an inch. Let's make it 2 3/4 wide. Oh.
So 3 1/4 by 2 3/4.
No, 2 3/4 by 7 1/2.
Got it. You poor lady. Just a second.
Well, the good thing was that I cut it bigger, and it's easier to go. It's easier to go smaller than it is to go. Then you have to cut a whole new piece.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So just fold it in
And
half.
trim it.
Yep, trim it down. Okay, fold it in half. Okay. And then I took the corner rounder. My corner rounder. Does anybody else's handles slip off, or is it just mine? I have an issue. And I just went in and I corner rounded all of the sides, so like that, so it'll slide in and out nice. Then we're gonna mat them with pattern. Uh-oh, my droid's going off. Mat them with pattern paper. I need to. Uh-oh. My droid's going off. I'm sorry. It's probably, well, that means that's a text. Okay, I've got this, so I'm cutting from this thing right here because I have it already with adhesive on it.
I mean, I don't want to ignore Mom if she calls. That would be bad.
Oh yeah, is Mom in the chat?
No.
I don't think she remembered, Darcy.
She did stuff.
Okay, so I want to mat these. So the mat is going to be 2 and 2.5. This is the mat. By 2.5 by, okay, 3.5. So that works out. 2.5 by 3.5 is the mat. And you're going to cut 3 of those. 3 mats. If you want.
Lord, what are we cutting now?
Mats. We're just doing the mats for the thanks. I don't even know if this will work. Is this the right size? What do I got here? Ah!
I was thinking out loud.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I need, because I want to type the meeting.
It's 2.5 by 3.5.
Okay.
So I'm just going to cut this down to, and you need 3 of them that size. That's going to be the mat.
Got it.
Okay.
Cute.
Let's see. I think I'm going to do these 2. I don't have enough to do the inside with that, so I'm going to have to put this one on the back. And you can chalk around. Have fun chalking. I'm not chalking, and I probably should be. I'm just going to I'm using the little Prima chalking thingy. These things are so juicy. Huh, yeah. Chalk the edge. Okay, I need 2 more pieces.
Chalk away.
Which I kind of like the, I can do the burgundy piece. Okay, so what I say, 2.5 by 3.5. Keep my scraps over here. Chalk these things. How am I doing for, am I in the screen?
Let's see. Yeah, I keep getting a blue circle, but it's don't, you know? Stop.
It's saying I'm still recording. I don't have a chat, so I have no idea.
Yeah, you're mostly on. You're about 3/4 of the way on.
Okay, let me tuck my chair in a little bit closer. And then I'm probably going to have to...
I just don't want to go uncomfortable.
Okay, now I'm okay. I'm just... Yeah, I've got to... what I'm going to have to do is my ATG out real quick. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to stand up, I think, in a little bit. I'm gonna have to take on a different. I'm just gonna use my ATG real quick for this, because for the mats. Oops. Put these down. These down. I'm going to have to trim this now. This one's a little bit wider. Put it back on there. Trim it. But you can put just put another piece of paper there. It won't matter. Whatever. I'm just using what I have. So, trimmer. And I want to trim this down to I'm going to take that edge off. That edge off and a little bit of this edge off. Oh yes, here we go with Gabby. And I'm going to, oh shoot, I gotta trim a little off the top. I'm gonna see if I can get the chat up rolling when I'm done here. Because I can't. Does anybody have any questions? Darcy? She's left me all by myself. Okay. So I'm just going to put that like that. Then this piece will slide right into here. Like that. And then that's it. And it hides in there, inside. Okay, so that piece is done. Let's pull that out. Now, what we're going to do is we got to do the box for the bottom. And the box for the bottom is out of lightweight chipboard. And we are going to do lightweight chipboard. I got to clean up my little area a little bit here. And it is the bottom of the box is here we go. It's 5 3/4 by 6, and you're gonna need, after you cut that piece, you're gonna need to get your scoreboard out again, because we're gonna score a 1/2 inch all the way around. And so 5 3/4 by 6 inches, and you're going to score. And what I do is I turn it because I want to make sure that it's a 1/2 inch all the way around. So oops, I just slid. I don't know what happened to my good bone folder. I have to do this. This is a stinky one.
I thought I was bad when I can't.
Did you take my good bone folder home with you?
No.
Because all I have are my 2 yucky ones. The 2 like thin ones, and they're horrible. They slide all over the place.
It's probably in your bag from the Anna class.
I thought I emptied that, but maybe I didn't. I'll check. Because this just like doesn't want to. Okay. Alrighty. Now, this is where you have to pay attention. And I'm going to get out a white pen so everybody can see it. And I'm just in love with the Uniball. Is it the Signo I like or the Sunburst? I have to try this. Wait a minute. Is this the one that I like? No, this is the one I don't like. The one I like is this one. The Pentel Sunburst. This always works for me. And I'm just going to show you what,
that's the one Jeannie has.
I know, it just flows out of there so nice. Okay, so you got your four little corners. What you're going to do, you're going to choose one side. It doesn't matter what side, but you're just going to choose a side. And all you're going to do is, and I'm going to choose to leave the flaps on the short side. So we're going to come up and you're just going to cut there on the long side and there up to where they meet. So you're cutting there, turn it. I'm cutting on here. You just have to kind of choose what side you're going to do because you're only going to make one cut at a ½ inch. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to apply some adhesive. First we're going to just bend these up. Bend these puppies up. And this is an easy box. It will be attached to the camper, so it doesn't necessarily, it's not like going to be used going in and out. Once it gets fixed, it's fixed. So it's not like you have to reinforce anything, because what's going to happen is it's just going to get fixed up inside the camper. So it's just going to make a base. Okay. So now what I did was I took this, I came up, I folded these down. Because it's light, it'll stay. You want to take a little bit, I'm using the quick dry tacky glue, and I'm going to place a bead on this and get it on there. And then this is Darcy's favorite part, is I'm clamping. Then I'm going to do it over here. Diane! Hey, Diane! I don't have chat, so hey, Brenda! I don't have chat, so I can't talk to anybody. I can't see who comes in. It's just going on with my Ustream. I don't know why. Being a PETA. Okay. So
when would you say we started, Jonna? Officially, I would say around noon. Unofficially,
it was 12:30, I think.
Or 1.
I think it was 12:30.
We did a couple show and tells and had a lot of technical problems as usual, but we're good now.
Last corner. I'm rocking these clamps, man. I got them at the dollar store.
I needed a clamp last night.
I told you. I got these at the dollar store. They were like 3 in a packet for $1. Okay, so we're going to let that dry. I don't want to back up my computer while it's doing that.
Hey, guess what? Guess what, you guys? Let's sing a box.
It wouldn't be the same unless we were making boxes, you know? Okay, so while that's drying, let's cut out the next piece, which is going to be the lining. And the lining piece, you will need 2 of the same size. And the lining piece is, I wrote it on the back, 5 by 4 3/4. And let me check that really quick because I want to make sure that that's going to be it. And that's going to be it. Okay, so I'm waiting for that glue to dry. In the meantime, I'm going to have a sip of coffee. I'm going to put the ice on my shoulder for a minute.
And we can do drawing. Let's do it. What are we giving away this time, by the way?
Oh, okay, hang on. I had to have a drink, sip of my coffee. Okay. We are giving away a Scrappy Camper kit. I'm not in the kit making business. And believe me, if any of you complain that when you buy people's kits that it's expensive and you don't think you're getting enough product for the price, okay? Just remember that those people are sitting there cutting out chipboard and putting together the kit and doing the template and doing I mean, a lot of work goes into these things. So you're going to be getting.
Are you whining?
Huh? No, I'm not whining. I'm just saying, like, until you put one of these together, like, don't complain. Like, seriously, I don't know how people put them together and offer them for as cheaply as some of them have gone for. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because it's a lot of work. A lot of work. Like die cutting everything. And so anyway, you get a whole kit. You're going to get everything to make the mini. You get the template. You get rub-ons. I just went through my stash. Some of it's new, some of it's old stuff. You get some rub-ons. You'll get the chipboard, the black chipboard. You'll get the black cardstock. You get a bunch of the Venice paper. I think there might be 1, 2, 3. I think there's 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of the Venice 7 Gypsies. Luscious card. They're pattern paper. It's not cardstock because it's thinner. You will get the pattern. I printed out for you. You will get, yeah, a bunch of these things. I did the structure, these little reinforcement strips, structure strips, whatever you want to call them. I actually I scored them and put the score tape on them for you. You're going to get, I ran some of the metal flashing tape through the notebook, Tim Holtz notebook folder, so that you'll be able to make the door. And you get a piece of Tyvek. You'll get the Prima crystals that go on the tires, on the wheels. You'll get another little Prima that goes on the mini, little Prima crystal. You're going to get a strip of the frosted film that I made the windows out of. Oops.
Wow, I want this.
So everything is here that so you can recreate the project. And it's all in one place. Then you're going to get all the doodads. The corners, the long brads. You get all the little metal doodads. I shoved in all kinds of ephemera. I put in, I hand-dyed tags, so you'll get some of the hand-dyed tags. You get sari silk.
Everybody loves the kit, Donna.
Awesome. Okay. Then I did Dee Dee's idea. I thought that was great. Don't call these people. It's an old business card, but it was a credit card type thing. And so I wrapped washi tape around it. So you'll get washi tape, you'll get canvas tape. Their gaffer tape is by 7 Gypsies. Awesome. You'll get some ribbon, some crocheted lace. You'll get some vintage ribbon, vintage lace that I have from my stash. You get the dominoes, you get the wheels. There's, I hand dyed more tags. This is hand dyed with walnut ink. So I hand dyed this. You get more hand dyed lace trim. This is vintage trim that I hand dyed. So you get all the tags and stickers, and you get some bunch of 7 gypsy tags and little ephemera, and but anyway, you'll have fun. You get all the pieces are in here. The only thing that I did not have was the bumper, which were the rulers. I didn't have those. The only thing you're not going to be getting in the kit, but that you can use grunge board for. You get the grunge board. You get extra flashing. I just threw some extra stuff in there so you can play. So that's what we're gonna do a drawing for. So you're gonna pick a number between 1 and 30, and I'm gonna get my bingo thingy out. Let me get the bingo thing out. And when I put in go, you pick one number.
Yeah, but here's the problem. We have a lag, so now you can't type, right? You can't type the stop and the go.
Oh, you'll have to type in go, Darcy. Are you ready?
I know, but I have a lag. I have a lag with you too. I'm ready.
You have a lag with Skype? Type this in. Type in pick.
No, on your video.
Yeah, type in pick a number between 1 and 30. Wait until I say go.
You're still showing the kit. That's why.
I know, but right now you can type in pick one number. Type in the rules.
They're going.
Oh, you already put go?
Yeah, you told me to put go, so I did.
Well, yeah, but do they know they can only guess up to 30?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me see if anybody did over 30. No, nobody did over 30. So yeah, they must have heard it.
And I'm not getting into the kit club making. I'm just letting you know. It's a one-time kit. Just saying. Just saying.
Then chickens you can put in another number because you and Maggie had numbers before I wrote go, so I'm not going to count those. So do you want to pick another number? 10 chickens? I got Maggie's.
10 chicken, type in another number. Something happened. I need to get my...
Yeah, on my video, Jonna, you're still showing the kit.
Wow, that's how long of a lag? Woo! That is a long lag.
Okay, so she picked another one, so we're good.
Because if she's listening to you, it's lagged.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Vicky.
All right, here we go. Did you put...
Yeah.
Did you put stop in?
Nope, not yet. So you're going to have to wait a second.
Oh, wait.
They're still typing numbers.
Oh.
Okay. What'd you get?
Oh, I haven't done it. Did you put stop?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is my number. 26. Who had number 26? Awesomeness.
Okay, without going over, so
I also pre-cut the chipboard for the mini in there. So I saved you a step on your... Did you find out who it was?
Yep. Yep. Nancy. Watson won at 24.
No way! Yay, Nancy! Yay! Okay. Nancy, you're making one and now you get to make another one. Now you can make one, keep one, and give one away.
Oh my God.
That's funny. She's one of the ones that are making it right now.
You want to make two? No. She'll just take out all the cool stuff out of there and put it on hers.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's true. Okay. Let me do another drawing. I'm gonna do one more drawing for... I made this tag. I made this little tag. Darcy's gonna be upset because I'm raffling it off. It's just a little tag. What's the matter?
Uh-oh. It's probably got something on it that I like.
And it's a little, yeah, it has a little hand dyed. Very glittery. It's got feathers, and so I'm gonna raffle that off real quick.
Nice.
Okay. So again, pick a number 1 to 30.
Okay, wait, I just take it. Oh. Okay, we're done.
Yahoo! In the meantime, while I'm waiting, I'm going to chalk away.
I know, right now I see the bingo thing.
Yeah, I have it.
I haven't put stop yet.
Okay.
So you know.
Tell me when you put stop and I will draw it.
I will. Is that everybody? I guess I'll just say stop. Oh no, see. See, there's still some coming in. Yeah.
Oh.
It's my chat thing, so I'm gonna get. Let me just give it another second here. I think everybody's got a different lag time.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm just chalking my camper. I'm sitting here just distressing the edges.
Okay, I just put in stop. Let's try.
Okay. Here we go. And the winning number is 7.
Oops.
Oops, what?
Really?
Lucky number 7.
I think Sherry got it.
Plus number 7.
Yeah, Sherry.
Sherry. Okay, Sherry, this tag is on its way. I hope you like bling. It is not pink, but it's got some bling rocking on it. Yay, I love doing giveaways. They're so much fun. Okay, let me put these off to the side. I can't believe Nancy won that. That's so funny. Yay. Yeah. Which is good anyway, because I wanted to send her, I was going to send her something anyway. So, No, and I haven't mailed it yet. So it worked out because now I can send the two together. Okay, back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board, people. Okay. Why is that not sticking down, man? It's not raining or anything. Okay, so now what we're going to do is got the body done. We got the bottom done. We are going to line it. And I said that the lining was 5 by 4 3/4. And you want to line the bottom of the box. Hi, Olivers. Is that right? Because one of them is shorter than the other one. It goes this way. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, wait. Don't line the bottom. Don't line the bottom. I forgot I have to put the wheels on. Don't line the bottom. Okay. Line the inside. Don't line the bottom. Totally forgot. We have to put the wheels on. Line the inside.
Okay. I should type that in. Don't line the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. Line the inside. Sorry, peeps. It's because you have to put, if you're going to do the wheel hubs, if you're not going to do the wheel hubs, you can line the bottom. If you're going to do the wheel hubs, then it's a different process. So this is wheel hubs, okay? So what we want to do first is we are going to insert the box into the bottom, and you are going to have a little bit of an overhang. There's going to be a space for underneath, but this is going to tuck right inside, so you're going to adhere it. It tucks right in there. All right, and then you're going to have, there's going to be a space on the back. So I'm just letting you know, you will have a gap in the back, but you won't see it once it all is put together. Okay. So, okay, so what we're going to do is on 3 sides, we're going to score tape it. So 3 sides.
Jean is our advisor. Did you hear that?
Jean's what?
I said Jean is our technical advisor.
Oh my goodness.
Our technical advisor.
She is, I know. I'm at 1 and 24 minutes, so we've been doing this 1 and 24. So 3 sides, you want to do it on the, oh, okay, wait a minute. I have to make sure I do it on the right one. 6 inches long by 5 3/4. Let me see, which is which. It's so hard because it's only off by 1/4. It's 5 by 4 3/4. So what I say this is? This is the 4 3/4 side, and this is the 5-inch side. Okay, so because what you want to do is you want to tape it on the 5-inch side and one side of the 4 3/4 inch side. Everybody having fun? That was really convincing. Hey, I do have to say this. I'm not rocking any fumes today. I'm not burning
I
anything.
was reading out of the chat.
I'm not inhaling any toxic.
Oh, Jonna,
Yes.
we were talking about the lag on here between the fact that you and I are talking on Skype and then there's a lag on the video. So they were saying that it was funny because I typed in, don't line the bottom yet, way before they saw you working on it.
Yes.
And that happened at Jen's the other night. She typed in, don't do the bottom a long time before she did it.
So that worked out then. They didn't have to pull it off like I just did if you're working live.
I know. It's like an early warning system.
Exactly. Okay, so let's yep, so we're just gonna push that down right there. You can, if you want to, you can add that extra little 1/4 inch to that side. The only reason why I didn't was it kind of showed when you opened the box. That's why I left that little gap there. But if you don't like the gap, you can make this right here, add another 1/4 inch to it. But I just didn't like how that worked out, so that's why it's a little short. You won't see it when it sits like that. When even from the inside, from the end, you don't see it. And it doesn't hurt the structure at all. But I just want to let you know that this does not line up there, but it doesn't hurt the structure. So that's that. Okay, that was easy. You just slap the bottom in there, kind of go around, make sure the tape sticks.
Yep.
The tape is sticking down really well. I just want to give the heads up though. I just have to say that when you do this online, like, it's really hard to get everything perfect when you're teaching it. And
It is. I think because you're trying to make sure
I gotta trim. I'm trimming. Didn't do a good enough job. I'm trimming. Trimming. Okay. So there's that. I don't like how that's sitting right there. Trim that. Just saying. I'm gonna cut that up in there a little bit better. Okay. So that's it. For that. Now you can put the tires on. Or the wheels, the tires. Oh my gosh, speaking of which, I can't believe how expensive wheels are for a vintage camper. They're like $500 a piece. There's $300 a piece for a tire and a wheel. Because I'm having to have mine replaced on Zippy. Ching ching. Okay. So what you're going to do is, I already pre-drilled holes. Nancy, in the kit, I pre-drilled the holes for you, so you're all good there. You just have to. Huh?
You didn't do anything for me.
No, I did pre-drill. I pre-drilled the holes on there. Okay, so I want to do the wheels right now. And then we'll do the door.
Yeah, checkers too. Ooh, Diane got her Webster's Pages sprinkle pack today.
Oh, they said, there's an extra one of these. Yes, there is an extra strip of this because you use it for the wheel hubs. Totally forgot till I'm undoing the pattern for the wheel hubs and you do have another one of those reinforcement strips because they are for the wheel hubs. So these are 2-inch long brads. Now you can do it one of two ways. You can use these, which is how I'm going to do it, or you can just go ahead, poke a hole, and do it like this one. I did that, where I poked the hole and stuck the brad in, and this rotates. These, however, these will not rotate. These will not rotate. They're going to be fixed. So it depends on what you want. If you want a rotating one or a non-rotating one. Or if you want to take the long way around it, or you want to take the short way. This is the long way around. Take the long way home.
Wow, John. Yeah, just heard you say that with the, about drilling the wheels.
Oh, yeah, hers are drilled. Okay, so I want to use some bling, but I want to get to that match. And this is really weird because these are Prima circle bling, and they don't all match. Each one's different, so I had to get 2 packs. Fortunately, Joann's had all the Prima on sale for half off. And I took advantage of it and bought the blingy.
I know. It is no secret that I love Prima.
Who? You?
Me.
Okay. So I'm sticking the bling on. And this is an option. You don't have to bling your tires, but you know what? I'm personally blinging my tires out. So it's up to you. I like the bling. But you don't have to. This is preference. You could even do stickles around the edge.
Who doesn't like bling?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure there's people out there that don't really care for it. Okay.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you were going to make this for a guy, you wouldn't put bling on the wheels. Okay. So that's that.
Some guys I know I would.
Then what you're going to do is, before you put this is where I was saying don't put the bottom on. Before you put the bottom on, we are going to put the wheels on. Okay? And you are going to put these flat. And what I'm going to do
That would
is...
be bad to have to try to put the wheels on after you...
Yeah. I need my tape. I need like tape. Scotch tape. There we go.
You can't have to put so many clothes on person.
Okay, so set these aside for a second, because what I want to do first is Joycey, I'll save you all my Prima packaging. I'll send the Prima packaging out to you, because I'm sure you can come up with something cool to do with it. Let's make the wheel hub. Easy, easy, easy. Take the flaps. Fold the flaps down. Okay? So it looks like this. We are making, not that one. I've got 3 campers on my work table right now. We are making this, the wheel hub. So what you're going to do is you're going to take these, put the flaps down, okay, I forgot to cut out 2 from chipboard. I knew I was forgetting something. I gotta cut 2 more out.
It's probably the pain head.
I'm not on pain medication. I'm on ibuprofen. Oh, the pain meds. Okay, what I do is with this, I have a Xyron repositionable, so I ran my pattern through my repositionable Xyron, so I could pick it up and put it down and use it a couple of times. But I'm just gonna, again, I'm on lightweight chipboard black because you're gonna see it from the inside. I knew that looked a little too easy.
Just to let you know, I lost chat momentarily. I'm trying to get it back.
Oh no. Okay. Take your 1 inch, punch, come up, punch the hole out, half hole. Peel that up, put it back down. I'm not going to stress, I'm going to stick it over on the side. I'm going to punch the hole out.
Hey, Midnight Scrapper.
Hey, Midnight Scrapper. Yep, we're still in here.
Donna, we say that every time.
I know, that's going to be like,
still here.
We're going to have t-shirts made up.
Oh my gosh, I cleaned my house. Oh, that's right, we talked about that.
And on the back it's going to say, yep, we're still here.
Yeah, I didn't do V3.
Sorry, I'm eating a piece of I'm eating a mint. Oh,
Oh,
duh.
what did I miss? Does Susan have to go and I miss saying goodbye? Oh.
Okay. So this is what you're going to need. 2 1x4s with tape on one side. You are going to notch that tape side out. And remember, if you cut it on the give, it'll make that bend nice for you. So we're just going to go in again and just notch it. Notch it. Forget it. I'm doing one at a time. Doesn't have to be exact, just has to be notched. I wish I had a little tool that did this.
Jean says the leftover black chipboard piece, look at that.
The leftover
Batmobile.
Oh.
No, Jean, I see a face.
I see a lady driving. She's on elephant. And I forgot. It was in one of her streams. It was the funniest thing. I think it was her stream. I can't remember what stream it was now. Shoot. But something came up and it was like, I see a lady driving a car, and somebody else saw it too, but whoever was doing the ink blotchy thing said it was I don't know if it was Jean or Joyce now that I'm thinking about it. Is she saying anything? It might have been her. But she's on elephant. And I'm like, an elephant woman.
Bye, Vic. Yeah, we'll be on. See you later.
See you later, Vicky.
Hey, Vaughn.
Hey, Vaughn. Yay. Okay, so
yeah,
we're making the wheel hub.
Says we're cutting our bandwidth in half because of Skype.
We don't have Skype on. You're on
Yeah,
my.
she doesn't have it on. It's on her phone.
You're on my. It's on my phone. Okay, I'm gonna run these through my Zyron real quick. My baby one.
But
Ah.
that would explain why it doesn't work. Computer. That would explain why it didn't work on the computer, Donna.
Oh, am I all out? What do you mean that'll explain why it didn't work on the computer?
Well, it takes up half your bandwidth.
Oh. I'm on Skype on my cell phone.
No,
I have unlimited.
No, we're on cell tower. Yeah, we'd probably get the same results if we were on Wi-Fi for the phone.
Yeah, I have unlimited data. That's why. I can just. It won't. Doesn't do anything. Okay, so I'm going to stick this down.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. What?
Yes, Jean. I think that's the issue. Are our phones connected to the Wi-Fi? They're not.
Nope.
So. No, but when we were on the computer chat, we did have problems, so we had to take it off. So.
Oh, look what I did. Oh wait, I flipped it over. Never mind.
Yep. Thanks for that suggestion.
A little issue. Oh goodness. Okay. Wow. Alrighty. I'm gonna take a little break in a minute. And then we'll get working on the mini that goes inside. We're almost done with this part. So, I'm going to take my scoring tool real quick. I'm going to help myself with...
Shauna!
What?
Shauna, Nancy said she has to take her, who's DR, to a friend's house for making her wait to see how to do these tires.
Oh.
You're crack-a-lackin'.
So I just went in and made a little crease where these get bent over. And they're going to get bent over like this. Okay. So you got that rocking. I don't like how I trimmed that. It's all going to be inked though, so don't worry about any little black overhang. Okay, so we got that. And then we got this piece. So I kind of already went in with my bone folder and did a little crease to kind of help the bend. And just drew it right into the chipboard. Gives you that little bend. You want to work it with your finger. Okay, once that's done, okay, got two of those. Then what you're going to do, you should have a left and a right. Then what you're going to do is we are going to take this part. Oh, wait. Let's take a little bit of glue. I'm going to use the quick dry. And we are going to, and this is going to be a little bit longer, but we're going to trim it. And you're just going to lay.
Should I give it a warning? Oh, I need to give it a warning.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay. I'm using score tape. Chill out. I'm using score tape because this is going to take too long.
Man.
Well, the issue is with hand cut stuff. You know, sometimes you're off like a little bit. So I like to cut something.
She's making her daughter wait to go to a friend's house.
Oh.
That's so sad.
Oh, I put it on the wrong side.
I think we should throw something in for your daughter into the kit. Take it up to her.
I'll put some chocolate in it. Okay.
Ooh, good idea.
I put it on the wrong side.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm distracting you.
I did it on the right side on this one. I want to kind of there. Okay, and then I'm just going to line that up, and you're going to end up having to trim. But you want to line that up, line that up. All right. All the way around till you get to the end. So you're going to have a little overhang. That's okay. I want to get in here. I'm going to use my bone folder to push this down. And you will have some adhesive underneath, but you can take a little bit of baby powder and that'll take that adhesive away. And this is where you can then, you know, reinforce your creases and stuff with your bone folder. Okay, we got that? There's one. Now you want to just look at the side and you want to kind of trim it to fit. This is the wheel well. You're going to trim it to fit. Okay? And then the longer side goes toward the back of the camper. So now you peel these off. The longer end of the wheel well goes toward the back of the camper. Oh, that wasn't very good.
Man, you cracked me up.
Is her daughter still waiting? Okay, I'll do one wheel. I'll do one wheel.
She said she's gonna have.
She's gonna have to what?
She said she's counting here all day, but she doesn't want to miss anything.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, so now you're just gonna line this up with the bottom.
Yes, you are.
Toward the back. Okay, Nancy, I'm going to do this real quick. So I'm lining it up with the bottom. I'm going to do one side all the way so you can go. Okay, I aim to please. So there's one. We got that. Okay, now all you're going to do is take your paper piercer or pokey tool or something that you can make a hole with. Oh no, that's right. You don't have to make a hole. That we're doing the other wheel. Okay, so what all you're going to do is take your wheel, tuck it up under. Look it. That's it. Then you're going to glue this down with like a strong glue. I'll use glossy accents. Glossy accent it, tape it till it holds, and then you can work on the other side. Okay? And then it'll hold there. And then after you have both wheels done, you'll put the lining on to cover it. Got it? Does she have it?
Hi, Sophie. Thank you.
We're working on this. And Darcy's just typing away like a mad person.
I'm sorry, I'm just telling her what it is.
Yeah. That's okay.
I love how it's coming out in the paper.
Yeah, and the paper cute. I love the little like doily light. Okay, so that's that one. Let's do the other one. And then who ended up winning the 8-track? Was that Marianne? I already forgot. Isn't that terrible?
Sherry made some.
No, I know she made them.
Sherry made the 8-track.
I know she made one, but who won our 8-track in our Ustream? Was that Marianne?
Felicity and yeah.
Okay, I could not remember. Isn't that terrible? It was only like I'm like, oh my gosh. That's lack of sleep from the pain in my shoulder. Let me tell you. I've not slept in months since this thing's been going on. Yeah,
there is a pattern, Sophie. It's on is it on the blog, Jonah?
It's on the blog. If you look at today's, it has the template, the pattern, and it also has the supply list. I have not put the tutorial up, which will be because I'm just kind of rechecking sizes and stuff. I want to make sure that it's up there right.
So she said her cousin's building one, and she would love to give him this.
Oh, like building a real one?
Yeah.
Does he want to come to Florida on vacation and help me with Zippy? Because I'm restoring a vintage one. Gonna have a nice little vacay.
Oh, he's building this design.
Oh, the tag along. Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, Jackie won. Jackie won the horse trailer.
Oh, was that our last one? Was the horse trailer? No.
No, our last was asphyxiating everyone with
the 8-track. Yes, that's where we were. We had to have all these disclaimers. Wear goggles. Wear a mask. Oh. Yeah. Wear goggles and wear a mask. That was Jean and look
it. She stops talking for a minute.
Hey, I just want to say I did go out and acquire a mask for all burning projects.
Yeah, you did. John,
yes.
Sophie and her cousin are in New Zealand, so I told them to come to them.
Oh, I'll come any day to New Zealand. I love New Zealand. I was there in 1999.
It's beautiful.
Loved it. I would go back in a heartbeat like tomorrow.
I cannot remember names. I know. I remember a lot of names, but at first when I started coming on here, I didn't know who anybody was.
Okay, so now I'm just going to glue down the wheels to the side. And I'm going to tape it to hold it. You won't see this tape because we are going to put, we're going to line the back. I mean the bottom. And again, I'm taking glossy accents.
Jonna.
Yes.
So Nancy's running her daughter over there to the house. She says it's not far. She'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Don't speed.
Okay. Don't speed. Drive safely, please. Glossy accents. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Whoop.
I hope everybody else is doing something, even if you're not, building this, at least maybe having a nice, relaxing, creative day.
Okay, so I'm just going to tape it. And then we are going to put the lining on the bottom of the box. And I'm just going to go around.
It's paradise. It's all made paradise for like 2 weeks in the summer.
Where?
Up in the Upper Peninsula. Upper Peninsula of Michigan is gorgeous.
Oh, yes. I wanted to go to Mackinac, back to Mackinac Island. They're running a special in September. The rooms are $126 per person, but you get dinner and you get breakfast. Their buffet is fantastic. If you want to call it a buffet, it's 5-star. And you get the buffet for breakfast and you get dinner. It's a 5-star hotel, 5-star restaurant. I mean, fabulous. I was there in 2000 and at the Grand Hotel. What year was that? 2006, I think. 2006. 2005. And okay. So there your tires are on, your wheels are on. And now we are just going to do It also
Paradise in Canada. You're talking Paradise, Canada.
Oh.
No, Paradise, Canada is Victoria, British Columbia.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
That's where I want to live.
Okay, so now
I heard that people can live there, so I have to wait a while.
let's make the let's do the let's put on these little thingies right here. These are, and there's all different ways you can close this, all different ways, but I'm using the 7 Gypsies. It's called Loops and Hooks. You can still get these at Joann's, and I'm going to use those, but you could use the hitch fasteners. You can use, I love, okay, let me see if I can find one of those little, Kathy Orta calls them nipple rings. I almost died. Remember that? That was so funny in that stream. It was just,
it just came out, I think.
I know. Oh gosh, was that funny. Everybody was like, did she just say what I thought she said? But you can use 2 of those. But I'm just going to use, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to center it on the back. And good enough. And I'm just gonna come up a little bit. Put that on. And there. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing on the bottom. And I might glossy accent these later, just to make sure they stay. Although these have pretty good sticks. Bye, Diane. I can't see the chat, so I don't know anything. I only know what Darcy's telling me, which is very dangerous.
I can say whatever I want, but I'm being good.
Oh, I know what I have to do, because we're going to do the rulers on the bottom. I got to make sure that I have space for that.
Sophie, since you are down in that part of the world, I mean, the cruises that you guys can take are amazing.
Okay, so I did that. Now we're gonna do, we'll do the bumpers. Maybe let's do the door. Let's do the door and the windows first before we go sticking on the bumpers. Only because the bumpers will come off because I have to glossy accent them. So we'll do that while we're doing the, right before we do the mini. And I'm just gonna add little details. You can do this or not. And I'm just gonna add like little details, like I'm sticking on the little rivets. These are from 7 Gypsies. They'll just get stuck on there. Just kind of junk your trailer up however you want with whatever you have in your stash. You can use little buttons. I had these little itty bitty buttons. These would have been cute on there. These little itty bitty tiny buttons would have been cute.
That's adorable.
So those are by 7 Gypsies. So I stuck those on like that. Now let's do a window real quick. Let me get my door. Okay, we're gonna do the door. Oh, the window. This is what I decided to do on the window. I punched a 1.5 inch piece of that metal flashing tape, okay, that you get at the hardware store, or they also, yes.
Out of Sydney, there's going to be a 9-day scrapbooking cruise next year.
What?
Out of Sydney. That'd be awesome.
Oh, that'd be awesome. And I decided to do a little bit different thing on this one. I'm using these little corkboard circles. They are by Cork Tags. They're by Creative Imaginations, Artistic Scrapper, and they're reversible. Wood or the corkboard. But I just thought the corkboard would be so cute. They're adhesive. They're not adhesive. I just made a liar out of myself. Okay, so we have to glue these, which I need some
Times today.
glue. So first I'm going to put this down on the side. This will be my back wheel. I mean my back window. And I'm going to flip it over and go to that side.
Now, is this something Nancy's going to be sorry she missed?
No. I don't think. Okay, let me take a little break.
She's peddling us back.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go get a cup of tea. I'm going to take a little biofreeze break for my shoulder, and
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna go, and then we'll come back and do this part really quick. So everybody, go get take a little break for a second. I'm gonna go get some tea. I'll be back. Talk amongst yourselves. BRB. I'm still here. This is what we're working on. We're almost done with the camper. Okay, be right back.
Can you guys?
Oh, you know what I have to do? I've got to stop the recording. I'm at 2 hours. So I'm going to stop the recording and I'll be right back.